So, you want a revolving fund much like a credit card, minus the charges for a credit card, and you don't have an NCCU line of credit? Okay. We listen and we don't judge.
Okay, so you purchased a vehicle and it wasn't a vroom loan from NCCU, so you could benefit from our variable rates. Okay, we listen and we don't judge.
You took a mortgage and it wasn't NCCU's 5% mortgage mega deal? Or mortgage blast to consolidate all your debts into one mortgage rate? Okay, we listen and we don't judge.
So you have a mortgage and need some upgrades in your life, and you haven't applied for our NCCUs beyond the mortgage 6 loans at 6%, like education, medical, and vacation. We listen and we don't judge.
Your community financial partner wants you to be sound in your pocket and in your mind. Don't make financial decisions that are going to leave you stressed. We told you, NCCU is the plug for all your money moves. We have loans for all purposes. All you have to do is contact us. Pick any of our 11 locations and then just advance.
From the cradle to the grave, NCCU.
Hello. Come on down, guys. Come on down. The bell has rung. Come on down. We're getting started. Yes. Run the track and talk. Yes. I see you guys coming in. I see you. Yes. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I like it. Silk. Hi, Silk. My name is tuning. Yes, that's what's up. I see you guys. Come on down. And when you come in on down, share the live one time, okay? Share the live one time. Welcome to the show. Welcome. It's another show. I promise you guys we've had a packed week this week. We've been doing this since Tuesday. Listen. Molas. But we're doing it and we're excited. This is our final show of the week. Well, you never know. You know me. Sometimes I'll pop in for a review. I've actually been wanting to review this guy's song like forever, but my life has just become so freaking complicated. Right? I digress. Let me get back on track. Welcome to the show. This is Run the Track and Talk. Yours truly, Jael Joseph, locked in. Wherever you're listening, wherever you're viewing, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, if you're on LinkedIn, we everywhere. Good evening to you and thank you very much for joining us. I am happy to be joining you guys for this edition of Run the Track and Talk. It's been a while since we've done a Run the Track and Talk. We normally pop up when we have musicians and stuff. So welcome aboard, guys. I don't know if you remember or if you know, the nominations for the Caribbean Music Awards have dropped. So make sure you guys are going out and voting for your favorite video artist. I mean, you can touch all the other categories, but the Song of the Year, I think we're nominated for the Song of the Year. Jeez, how am I forgetting this? I just know this nonsense. Like, how am I forgetting it? Let me just verify and clarify. All right. So we are nominated for the Soca Collaboration of the Year. That is for the song Someone Else. Yes. Someone Else just does not want to leave us alone. And also 9 Bouillon artists from Dominica in the Bouillon category are nominated in that category. So, and I just want to big up Mr. Rich because Mr. Rich is back on there as a nominee. From last year, he won last year. And he's on there, so looking forward to that. And guys, I have a secret to tell you. Only have to wait, because the secret is great. Listen, I'm going to be doing it a little bit different this year for Caribbean Music Awards. But you got to stay tuned for this. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll give you the when it's closer to the time, right? I'll give it to you closer to the time. So Welcome aboard. Hi. My first time on here. Oh, welcome, Flyaway. Thank you. Darius says, I'm here. Present, present, present. Ooh, a little eye candy just popped in. Popped in. It's like a popcorn. Mm. I'm allowed to watch. Don't give me eyes to see, right? He said, ye who have ears and eyes, let them see and hear. All right, my folks are coming in. Big up yourselves. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm appreciative of you all. I want to say thank you very much to the National Cooperative Credit Union of Dominica, our community financial partner, the official. I feel like NCC, their home is right here, and they've been sponsoring this show for quite some time. And I just want to say thank you very much for all of the love and support, because the bills got to get paid, the lights have to stay on, the internet has to be interneting. Because if all of these things get turned off, y'all ain't gonna get no show, right? Y'all ain't getting no show. So big up to the NCCU for supporting and sharing the love. I truly appreciate them. You know, that is where I'm a member of the NCCU. If you're not a member of the NCCU, what are you waiting for? You need to get on board that train. And don't forget, we're coming up into the Easter season, and Lent is about to be done. And you can hop into the Easter savings with the National Cooperative Credit Union. You can get up to $10,000 with no hassle, no security, and of course, an affordable interest rate. And that offer ends April 30th, so don't miss out on that. If you're probably planning a Lime, you know, a few of you might be going to jazz and you want to make an outfit so you can look up in bling, you know, all of these things. Check out the NCCU, that's the National Cooperative Credit Union. They got 11 branches across Dominica. And just pick one, you know, pick one. Thank you, guys. I see you. Thank you. Thanks for joining in. Yes, we've seen some people coming on. So quite a few people are on my page. I want to big up the folks who are on Jael Joseph Live. Good evening to you. Those of you who are on Jael Joseph, just regular Jael Joseph, good evening to you. Those of you on Black Island Girl Multimedia, I see you guys. Good evening to you. Those of you who are on my YouTube page at Jael Joseph, good evening to you. And those of you on LinkedIn, good evening to you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Oh, do you have my sister tell y'all to tag your friends? Like, listen, tag your friends and make sure if you plan on commenting on this show tonight, be sure to log on my YouTube. So do so on the YouTube, because that's where I'll be accessing the information or any comments that come in. I can populate your comments as they come in. And we can vibe tonight, because you know Facebook, it's Facebooking, and they're trying to restrict us and telling us that we only have 1 month for us to be live on their show on their platform. After that, they back chain us. So as a result, we are moving. We're moving. We're still gonna be doing our stuff here, but we're moving. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's pinned in the comment section. Go ahead and do that one time. All right. So let me get into it now. Let me just turn down the volume a little bit. Let's turn on the volume a little bit. Oh yeah, don't forget, so you can people support love. You can become part of my Patreon. You can check me on mobile, you can check me Harry, or you can PayPal. The easiest way is Patreon. You can do like as low as $1 subscription every single month, and you automatically get credited every single month, and you supporting the vibe because you love me and you love what I do and you want to continue to show your support and love to me. So please do so, you know, so I can feed my children, you know. Yes, guys. Okay, so let me just slow this down a little bit. So a little while ago, I can't remember exactly when, I was minding my business. Normally, those of you who know me very well, you know that I don't really surf the internet. Do we even use that lingo anymore? Surfing the internet. I don't normally like go out, you know, searching the whole wide web for things. I normally find things when I'm, you know, on the throne. That's generally when you will find me going online and checking out stuff. And I came across this guy. I was actually watching on Instagram, right? And I wanna pull up the exact video that that I saw. And I just had it there and it just went. I don't know where it went to business. But I saw this video and I was like, who the hell is this guy? Like, let me suck them out. All right. So let me just show you guys. Let me just share my screen and show you guys this guy. All right. Y'all seen this, right? Y'all seen this. Let me just fix up my background. Y'all seen this, right? Y'all seen this. Let me just situate myself properly. So this guy who's on Instagram, well, he's on TikTok as well. I came across him and I think that was a specific video I came across. Let me just put it up for you guys to see.
Oh, my partner, I had that thing like a sand only on the ceiling. Wood in the border, hole in the border. What should I got, sir? Patak man, man. Let's go. That thing was wet like a ball. You know, hold on, I will call you back, Mr.
Guys, this is what I. This thing was wet like a ball. Oh my god! Y'all missed that? You missed that. Let me play it again.
Oh, my partner, I had that thing like a sand only on the ceiling. Wood in the border, hole in the border. What should I got, sir? Patak man, let's go. That thing was wet like a ball. You know, hold on, I will call you back, Mr.
Wait, this is an only part for me. Guys, I obviously I followed him because he had a little Dominica flag. Look at the little Dominica flag there, right there. You see it? He had a little Dominica flag. So I say, okay, Mr. must be some mad Dominican. I just thought at the time that this person was just running music and just probably the next comedian, the next up and coming comedian. And I just kept minding my business. And turns out it's a whole song. It's a song called Fire Truck. And it has blown up. His videos are in the millions in terms of views. And he has, I call it self-promoting. So he's been promoting his music on his own, doing his thing. And I mean, using all different funny ways. Go follow him on Instagram if you have not. Follow him on TikTok if you have not. But I want to welcome to the show for the very first time. Let's make some noise and let's get to know Trev Li.
Tell me how the What do you want?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
Oh my God. I'm just like, you mad? You know, you okay?
Nah, man. I did. I good up there. If there's any doubts, I'm cool. It's just fun.
Wow. I mean, normally on Run the Track and Talk, we go into like the music aspect of things, but I feel like I don't know who you are. So, and the audience probably like, who is this Dominican claiming to be Dominican that we don't know?
I've never heard that about me before. No, that's supposed. Who's this Dominican claiming to be Dominican? Yeah, I am. I mean, my passport says it. So
Your past. We're gonna get to know you a little bit. I want to get to know a little bit about you and how you end up in Bouillon. Like how did that happen? So first of all, tell us your name, your full, your government name.
Papa, I'm not even doing research to find out if I was Dominican or not. Yeah, but my name is Trev Li. You know, so that's what everybody knew me as. I guess in school, most of the time. But now I go by the name Trev Li. Just
where in Dominica? So tell us a bit about your background in terms of where in Dominica you're from or grew up.
Well, I'm from Colio. Yeah, from Colio massive, man. Right there on the highway.
Well, okay. Yeah. Now, obviously, I had to do a little chuking, and I learned that you were born elsewhere, and then you moved to Dominica. So tell me a little bit about that backstory.
Well, I was born in Trinidad. I was born in Sandy Grande, Trinidad and Tobago. And then, well, my mom is Dominican, so I moved with my mom to Dominica when I was 6. I would like to say she would know better, obviously, but I think it was about 6, 7ish year.
Mhm.
And I moved to Olio, and that's where I grew up.
So you went to school in Coliho, and then
Yeah, Collier Primary School. Yeah, I think I have a picture in Collier Primary School still of me. I think it was dancing for Creole season or something. So I think it have a photo of me still. Yeah.
Coliho is definitely a rich community, you know, and
Yeah,
especially when
man.
it comes to carnival and stuff. So you grew up in Coliho,
Yeah.
and tell me a little bit about, you know, you and school. Like, where did you end up going to school, like high school and stuff?
ITSS. Yeah, St. Joe.
You're a real West Coaster.
Yeah, man. To the bone. West side for it. Yeah.
That is wild.
Yes, I grew up Collier, but I spent a lot of time in Kulibi Street too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if people were asking, if somebody had to ask you, who are your parents, who's your family in Coliho? I think people want to know.
Yeah, that. Excuse me. All right, well, let's get down to it then. Well, my Lee is not from Dominica. My Lee is from my father's side, so I'm a Trinidadian Lee. And in Dominica, no, in Collio, I'm a Shillingford. Right, so that is basically what half of Dominica by now. Yeah, but yeah, I'm a Shillingford on my mother's side.
Okay, so the Shillingfords in Coliho would be your family.
Yeah, most definitely. So big up all the Shillingfords, all 53,000 of y'all. Bless us.
I am dead. When did you start doing this music thing?
Professionally, I would say 12 to 13 years now. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So currently, where are you based? Like, what's your base?
Russia
Like,
right now.
Where?
Russia. I just heard it the way you heard it. Yeah.
You're based in Russia.
Yeah. You know, I travel between Russia and Israel a lot.
How did you end up in Russia?
It's not as deep as you would think it is, you know. I basically got a scholarship. You know, I was one of those students, Dominican students who went away to study. You know, I got a scholarship, and the place was Russia, so I ended up in Russia, and I've been kicking it ever since, Russian style.
So how long have you been in Russia?
About 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. How is it like living in Russia? Tell us a little bit.
I mean, in order for me to stay there for 15 years, I must have liked it. Obviously, you know, it's
or you like something in it, but continue.
I like something. I just there sipping my whiskey and malt, so you know.
you're Black Russian.
But yeah, so the question was, yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's definitely. I tell everybody, it's definitely not what you think it is. It's a European country, and most of the time, it's more decent than the other European countries, in my perspective. Yeah. It's a good place. Yeah.
So the media has us completely fooled.
Definitely, yeah. I would definitely say so. Obviously, after this, they're gonna say, "Oh, he's working for the Russians." That's why he's promoting Russia. But I'm just joking.
We're not promoting Russia, or we're not promoting any agenda. I just want to know about how you live, like, because we hear so much, right? And I have Russian friends, you know. I mean, traveling Canada and Dominica, I have Russian friends, so I'm also intrigued, you know, when they give me stories. So it's like everybody's story is unique to them, and that's their perspective, right? And I love that you can share your perspective. That's your perspective.
Well, put it like this. I was born in Grande, raised in Collio, Dominica, went to ITSS, then went to Russia, and be able to make a career of myself.
What did you become?
Well, I'm a full-time artist.
Really?
I am a Russian artist before I became the Bouillon artist.
A Russian artist?
Yes, I release songs in Russian. I write songs for other artists in Russian. So it's that happened before Fire Truck. That's how I ended up here.
He's like, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Wow. So what did you go to study in Russia, first of all? Like, let me just...
Architecture.
So you completed that?
Yes, I have a master's in architecture.
And you decided that you want to do music?
Yeah.
Why?
I know somebody grandmother cussing me out right now. You know? I'm a stern believer in following what your soul asks for.
Okay.
You know, obviously going to do architecture, it was a more of a, I have to become somebody that, you know, my mother would be proud of, right? You know, in the sense, you know, your parents usually want you to go study and become something, you know? And you know, fortunately, I did both. She's proud that I have the masters, and I ended up doing what I love, and you know, it worked out. Thank God.
Say what you just said in Russian.
Yo, I can't remember what I just said, to be honest. I'm gonna have to get to the interview after this, to be honest, because I just free falling right now. Yeah. Но если ты хочешь, чтобы я говорил с тобой на русском, я могу, без проблем. Это не вопрос. Я просто не знаю, что тебе сказать на русском. Это всегда такая дилемма. You understand? Yeah, you got the same reaction. Yeah.
That is so dope. That is so
dope. I know. It's dope, it's dope everywhere I go. Everybody's like, talking Russian?
Like you're Rasta, you're locks. You from the Caribbean, like you're just like, you make them want to scratch their head. It's like
Rasta talking Russian. Yo, you know the way you say it, I just realized I haven't been using this to my advantage at all.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. But
so you sing in Russian as well.
Mm-hmm.
You say you've been singing and you've been writing. So what sort of songs have you been composing? Like, because you said Russian. Before you became a Bouillon artist, what is Russian? Like, what is Russian? What is Russian? Because you know, I'm not, reason why I'm asking, and don't think I'm being ignorant. I do not like to go with based on what I've heard. I like to hear exactly what your perspective is. So I've heard a lot, but I want to hear you.
Well, my perspective of Russia is definitely going to be a positive one, because I made an entire career for myself, and I did it very, very, you know, it wasn't any problems to do so. You know, what one might think there would be some, you know, the most stereotypical mindset is that Russia is racist.
I was going to go there. I was going to go
there. I'll be honest. My brother was driving around a white neighborhood in the Bronx the other day. I was terrified out of my fucking mind. I'm never, they're not racist. They're not racist. It's a misconception that they're racist. Nah.
Well, I've done my own reading, because I don't like. I mean, I'm in the media, but I don't like people to sway me into the direction that they want me to go. I do my own research. And based on my research, I make my own determination, and what you're saying is true, you know. So I'm not, you're not reaching, or you're not saying. So somebody actually sent me a message asking me, he says that he was scared in New York. Why were you scared in New York and not in Russia?
You see, that's a good question. I really glad she asked that, right? And it's something I am working on, but it has, like you say, the media always has, it has its effect on people, right? So me being over there, most of what I know from over here is based on what the media shows, right? So me being there, and I was like,
Wow, I love this.
It was weird. It was
I
weird.
love this.
It was actually weird for me being in the position that, I really kind of feeling weird here, and I from Russia, like I can
You
go
really
anywhere
could
in
get
Russia.
shot. That's what you were feeling.
Yeah, so it was weird for me, and I realized I'm working on it because I am a find out for myself kind of person. The media is just crazy, but it was just me realizing that, because of whatever I seen on the media, I have dreads and I'm over here. It's like that I kind
Like
of
all of a sudden anxious.
huh?
All of a sudden you anxious.
Yeah, yeah. So that was a weird feeling for me. Yeah. But the reason why is because, like actually, so what compared to Russia, I mean, it's a different culture. It's a different culture, and when you understand the culture, then you will be able to move, within the culture. It's same thing. A Russian doesn't know anything about Dominica unless he goes to Dominica and gets to understand the culture. So when you understand the culture, you realize for me it was literally living in Dominica in a way, but it's just a different parts of it. It's like people different, cultures are different. But they have worries, they have problems, they have happiness, and same way, it just might be a different reason.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that we're having this conversation. I really love that we're because it definitely opens up our minds and can open up our minds to understanding that we cannot, like, people are not monoliths. So you cannot just say one person is doing this and everybody is the same,
Yeah.
and everything can be exactly like home in a different place.
Yeah. That is
In a
true.
completely different place.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you absolutely love about Russia?
The straightforwardness. I like the straightforwardness. I like the no bullshit thing. You say things straightforward. You stick to
Give me
your
an example.
keep it moving. Yeah, I like the. It seems it come off sometimes as harsh, but it's not harsh. It's just like straightforward. A is A, B is B. Don't try to do this. And it's dope in business, and it says dope in real life too. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that kind of.
Give me an example of an encounter you've had where somebody was straight with you, and that it was like, damn, you're like,
Well, it happens. It happens. Usually, how would I put it? It's an ordinary day, right? It's an ordinary thing. So you go to the store, you go to the supermarket, right? And you want something, right? I find myself, trying to find someone to do so, but there's always somebody present to help you, right? And you ask for this, and they'll be straightforward with you, like, yo, this is not the good one, but this one is better, and it's always a more, it's always a better deal. They're not trying to upsell you. They're literally trying to show you, like, yo, this is better because this is just a different mark, but a different brand, but this one, and then you make the choice for yourself, whether you taking it or you rather take the brand. That's like a straightforward approach. It's within that culture. That's what I like about it. Yeah.
wow. So you went to study, and completed your degrees in architecture.
Yeah.
And why did you decide to stay? Because you could have come back to Dominica.
Because my music career started.
Tell us about that.
Yeah. My music career started, and that's what actually launched it even higher, because one of my first Russian friends, he became a blogger, and then we used to do music together before. So when he became a blogger, and then he had his girlfriend became more popular, they was like, all right, let's do songs. So it was the time when bloggers were doing songs. And I ended up being the ones to write their most popular songs. So that just catapulted. Is that a word? I might be saying Russian words. I just
catapulted the career.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what helped launch.
Wow. So it was like a fluke, and you just like, oh. So did you always know you could write?
Yeah, definitely. I love music. I love doing music. Music is my first passion, first and for all. Music is my passion from ever since I was a little boy. I wanted to perform. My mother used to send me and bathe, and I would be in the bathroom singing more than bathing. So it's definitely my number one passion.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you play instruments, or is it just singing and writing?
I don't play instruments. I do what I need to do in order to make the songs. So I produce the songs, I write the songs, and I record the songs, and then I mix the songs, and then I promote the songs, like every other artist, I guess. I don't know.
Wow, that is really wonderful. I'm impressed. I mean, I'm impressed because you're speaking Russian. Like you're doing all of this in Russian.
Yeah.
You ever get homesick? Like
of course, all the time. Yeah.
Any family members moved over with you, or do you just?
Nah, no one ever visited me, man. It's like, nah, we good.
Because the media scares the shit out of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to go find out for myself. It's the same thing with Israel. I'm always in Israel. I love Israel. Imagine from the Caribbean.
You had a carnival. They had their carnival, and you went to the carnival in Israel. I saw that.
Yeah, it's called Purim. That's what they call it. I think it's for us. It's like carnival, but they call it something else.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's the same thing because imagine like a Caribbean kid growing up in church. You always go in church with your mother, you always go to church with your granny and sing, and you're hearing about Jerusalem and where they crucified Jesus. And imagine you just right here, like it's crazy. It's nice. It's a peaceful way. I like it there.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So you decide that you're staying in Russia because music career kicked off. Yeah. But you kind of kicked off on a different genre, EDM to be exact. Tell us a little bit about how it kicked off and what you were performing in and how it eventually, and when did you get that bouillon? Where did you twist or turn? Or when did you come across the bend?
Well, bouillon, I have always been making bouillon. I just never been releasing it because what happened was when the career popped up in Russia, and then obviously I have to feed that audience, right? So, and that is a completely different audience. That's a Russian audience. That's a different genre of music. So right now we're in the pop, the 2019's pop, European pop genre, and we had a little bit of EDM. EDM was going as well, and that was the focus at that time. But I've always continued to make bouillon, and the people who know me, like Mad B, big up Mad B. Mad B is my cousin, and Mad B always knew I was doing the bouillon, and we just keep it under the scenes, right? And so I've always been doing it. This I just joking. Yeah. So yes, I've always been doing it. Yeah.
Tell me, can you sing some of your unreleased bouillon? Like give us a little
unreleased bouillon?
Anything that you have that's unreleased?
Well, it's not unreleased because I literally put everything on as soon as I do it. I don't go
hold on to it.
The system of yo, that song, let's see what he said, and it's up. So in terms of unreleased, maybe they're not on platforms yet, but they're on my Instagram. You can check it out and see if you mess with the videos. But right now, I like the one which we just made 2 days ago.
You made a new one?
Yeah. We did like what, 5 songs now? Yeah. We're moving rapid, man.
Yeah. I want to know about Fire Truck. Like, what really was the inspiration? Because you let me tell you, you nasty business doesn't cuss like you.
Really?
You had Z like chic. Like, first of all, we use the acronym HDF.
Yeah, HDF. I had to use the acronym. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about Fire Truck.
Well, in all seriousness, Fire Truck. I was writing some songs, right? I was writing some songs, and I wrote about two. Yeah, the three of them I released. So it was Same Damn Thing and Better Than You. Thank you. Same Damn Thing and Better Than You, and I think it was a third one, but I can't remember it, which it didn't get released yet. And I was just fishing for new songs, right? So I have like this library of songs, and I was just checking for any new songs, and I came across the siren, and it obviously reminded me of a fire truck. So I was like, oh yeah, definitely fire truck. And then it just came out, and the intention literally was because the two other songs, they were more romantic kind of a vibes, Same Damn Things like a Gopal kind of a thing. And then Better Than You is more of a kind of I didn't even understand what it was at that time, but it just sounded good to me. And so I was like, I wanted something that my little brother would listen to. Yeah, because he in the vibes, yeah, I check he's my younger brother, so he check on to make sure I cool, you check, man, get it all and sing. And to make sure I still cool with the youths. Yeah. So that's why I put his name in. Trending. So he did.
Wow.
Yeah, so and then I knew that would be his favorite. And that is the one that I ended up going. So it just came up. It just came up. That's what usually happens. The best things just surprise us by God, man.
People are on the live and they're saying they discovered you today, because I guess when I shared that you were going to be on, people started to look for you, right? And I mean, if they had not found you yet, they started to look for you.
Right.
And I want to give them a little snippet. I want to give them a little snippet because I showed them the video of what you did on Instagram, because Instagram is a big platform for you, both Instagram and TikTok are big platforms for you. And that's where most of your music has kind of gone off. What really made me really tune in more to you, because I really thought you were just a comedian. I thought you were just making jokes. You have so much gum and money in the I saw that one with the streetcar, and then you had another one where you had flour in your face.
Yo, I be making these videos and sitting down and just laughing after me, like, yo, you can't be making that shit, bro. It's like, what you doing?
You crazy.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, right? I'll tell you this. The reason for the comedic aspect of it is that I did this in Russia once, where in my mind I had to keep a certain image, right? The standard entertainer image, right? And that's a hard thing to do, being one part of you for the majority of the time. So in this way around, I wanted to just be who I want to be, be who I am. I don't hide anything. I take things I don't take myself serious at all, and I just thought that would be a better approach and a more honest approach. Yeah.
I want to show people. There's no music video for it, but there's no official music video for it, I should say, on YouTube. But there are hundreds of videos for the song, because you use different scenarios, different point of views to get the message across. in all different ways. Like I talk about the bottom, I talk about the traffic, I talk
Yeah.
about when you're yelling for the personality, when you're talking about the cold in New York, when you like you have all kinds of scenarios,
Yeah.
but they all lead back to HDF.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Yeah.
And
I don't know. I think I across the way, but yeah.
so I want to show folks, I want to give people, in case that's their very first time
Sure.
that they're I want to give them, because I really wanted to essentially review this song before we actually do this.
Oh,
I
wow.
wanted to.
So you're gonna review it live?
No.
Okay. I was up for it.
You want me to review it live?
Yeah, I was excited. I was like, I no one had never done a review.
Hey, so let's do this. I'm gonna have this is no. What that means now. This is like a personality thing, okay? So you see, just like you are comedic and whatever, I gotta get out of Jael Joseph live mode and get into Foxy Jael mode.
All right. Is Foxy
All
Jael
right.
critical, or what should I expect?
Foxy Jael is very foxy.
All
right. So, but you have to stay quiet. Except you can laugh, but you have to stay real quiet. So
I can mute my mic if you want. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic. Let's go.
We're gonna review this one. It's not a long song. It's 1 minute and 59 seconds. Normally, my reviews last sometimes an hour for like a 2-minute song, but we're going in. It's not a video, so it might make it quicker because it's not an actual video. It's just a picture, and we're just playing the song. And we're gonna do this. So let's get it started. Let me just see if I can change the mode of this a little bit. All right. So we're reviewing this song. This is not the norm, but we're doing it. It's the first time doing it here. And all right, so we're reviewing tonight Fire Truck by Trev Li. He calls himself a boy artist. He is on YouTube with 64.7K subscribers. This song was published on YouTube about a month ago. Currently, it's at 34K. If you follow Trev Li on TikTok, I believe this song has acquired 1 million views on TikTok, in the videos, on Instagram. Very, very, very popular on Instagram, and he's doing his damn thing. So we're gonna listen to this one a little bit for those of you that's listening to it for the very first time. Let's go.
All you girls with your big bottom, be careful.
Wait. So it starts off, all you girls with your big bottom, be careful. Well, we have to be careful of because I have a big bottom. What should I be careful of? When you big bottom girls as reverse? I never say a big bottom girl reverse. Like with a transport now? Okay, continuing.
All you girls with your big bottom, be careful.
Yo, the beat.
When you're reversing, cause your bumper. Yes, like a fire truck.
Your bumper like a fire. Hey, all the big bottom girls on the live. Let me tell you something. Oh, bottom like fire truck.
Yes, I.
Like a fire truck, girl, your bumper. Let's go. Like a fire truck. I want to know. Tell me how the fuck am I not supposed to whine on?
Listen, tell me how we not supposed to whine on that.
Am I not?
Yes, sir.
How the fuck am I not supposed to grind on that? How the fuck am I?
How am I not supposed to whine on that? How am I not supposed to grind on that? Oh gosh.
I'm not supposed to jam on that.
Jam on that to me?
How the fuck am I not supposed to give it work?
Give it what? Give it what? What are you giving it?
Give it walk. Am I not supposed to give it walk?
Give it walk.
Walk. Am I not supposed to lift it up?
Lift it up.
You have to lift it up.
What are you looking for below it? Are you lifting it up?
Am I not? Take it home and beat it up.
Take it home and beat.
Of course. What else?
Take it home.
Am I nuts? I mean, what we
Take
doing
it
here?
home. Try to feign. Take it home and beat it up with
Like a
girls.
drum.
All you,
Like
those of
a
us in the
drum.
bottom of the life. Bonje. Let's continue.
And beat it up. Now take it home and fuck it up.
Destruction of the bottom, man. But I thought fire truck was supposed to out fire. Like that is annihilate. That is like what the fire truck doing to Za. Huh.
And mash it up. All them
And wait, what is it? And wait. Let me bring that back.
and fuck it up. And mash it up. All them go.
Mash it up. My brother say you gonna mash it up.
All you girls with your big bottom, be careful when you reversing. All you girls with your big bottom, be careful when you're reversing. Cause your bumper, yeah baby, like a fire truck. I talking to you. Oh gosh, your bumper, you know yourself, like a fire truck.
You know yourself.
You know yourself.
All right, so I give you all a review. Go and check out the rest of the song. Like I tell you, when we're doing the reviews, those of you who follow my reviews, when we do reviews, we play it on our own speed. We reverse, we rewind, we fast forward. We do. Go and check it out on your own. Trev Li is on YouTube. You can go check it out for yourself. Check out the song, enjoy the vibe, enjoy the music. We back. We're gonna switch back gears.
Yeah,
We're going back. We're going back as Jael Joseph live. My brother.
Nah, but it's common sense, right?
I want you to expand. I want you to.
Nice. That is how you feel in the vibes. When the vibe's nice. It's not my fault, you understand? It's not my fault. Not my fault.
So is the big bottom girl fault?
Yeah, man.
Like how the hell we expect you not to?
How it's like you check it since we small, you know, if you check it like that. Since we small, since man small, all man want to take a wine on a thing. That is in our nature to take a wine. So what? Say nothing to change? Nothing to change? You mad, man. Yeah, man.
Whoa, what do you guys think of this one? Guys, those of you first time on the live, people are dropping the fire. Yes, I Dante. Big up yourself, Trevor. Damien is saying talented from time. Let me pull up the chat on here so you can see what people are saying. So we have somebody says, wait, let me tag my gang. So they tag the whole gang.
Yo, I go Alina. Yo, 5-1 massive happening.
Yes. So Callion says, Mr. Funny, how I do no Mr. Something like that. Callion actually said he found you, discovered you today. Damien says, big up yourself, Trevor, and that's Damien Dumas.
Yo, big deal. Yeah, go father. That's my boys themselves, man. Big up yourself, Damien.
Yes. Natasha Lloyd says, Dante Langley says, yes, I fire.
Yes, I Dante Langley.
Miranda is laughing. Miranda can't stop laughing. Miranda is on the floor laughing. Embrace is also laughing.
Yeah, man. I'll take it. Hilarious guy.
Natasha says, I'm very proud of you, Trevon.
That's my primary school teacher, man. Yeah.
All of them come from the woodworks. Yeah. All of them come from the woodworks. Somebody say a black Russian. T-Weather. A black Russian. Somebody say we want more. Infamous say we want more. You're on the rest of the review. When we're doing reviews, you guys need to tune in. This is not a review. This is a run talk. We're not reviewing. I just gave him a little taste of what I would be thinking. Let's see. We have more people. So Embrace is saying, I love the song.
I appreciate it.
I love the song. So folks are enjoying it. They are absolutely loving it.
Yeah,
they love the music. They love what you're doing. I don't even know where to go with this. Like, why you decided that this is the way you want to do your music? Like, why now Bouillon?
You know, Bouillon has always been the genre. Well, I call it the genre, free up genre. You know, because obviously from Trinidad, I know soca, right? And being introduced to Bouillon, I mean, listen to I got bike back, balance, but you know, it's like we small, but we understand. I mean, we're not stupid, right? You know, at 8 years old, we're like, yeah, you know. So like all these songs, like she says she love me, she wants to make my mommy, you those things they stay inside you. And as years goes by, I realize that, you know, when I really want to free up and thing, like I'd be in the studio and I'd just make Bouillon songs, but then I'd make the Russian song and put it out because that's what's necessary at the time, you know. So it's just at the point of life when I just feel like, you know, I just want to be me, free up and just, you know, not take things serious, man. That is the Bouillon genre, you know, because those guys, what them man doing down there, yo, yeah, I can't compare to them, man. Them man bad. Yeah, them man really dope, man.
Bouillon has definitely exploded in Dominica. I mean, we've always been big, like you said. It's just we just never been out there like that.
Yeah.
So now is a really good time because for you to come in, because what the genre needs is more people producing. The more people that produce is the more popular and more relevant the genre will remain. And I mean, you're all the way in Europe, so that is another market, you know, to tap into. And you're not in Europe, France, you're in Russia, you know. So it's like it's definitely another market to tap into. What has been the response of people who've been following you for your Russian EDM style?
Russia.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't get it. I mean, I don't expect them to. You know, it's a completely different culture. You know, so when it's different. It's really a different culture. You know, those who know me have been how would I say, those who have been there from day one, who've seen my crazy stuff and so on. Yeah, obviously they've seen that part of me before, but I don't think you know, it's a different culture. It's a different culture. But I gotta introduce the Russian Bouillon, definitely.
I was about to ask. So if you had to do this song in Russian, how would it come out?
In Russian? I don't even think that would even sound good like that. It's just a completely different approach. Because I posted one on my Instagram, I think last week or something like that. A Russian Bouillon, and when I was listening to it, I was like, damn, I don't even know if I could see.
You have it on Instagram?
Yeah.
Which because I'm on your page right
now. Hold on.
So you said last week, I'm going all the way to the top of your page because I had to deep dive.
It's posted to Russian Bouillon.
New York Massive, Caribbean People for Go Well, first interview, relationship drama.
I released a lot of videos, yeah. So
you do? Oh my God!
Yeah,
Caribbean men being romantic in your mother house. If mother, your mother house.
It's all right.
Oh, Caribbean man, Russian Bouillon. All right, that's it.
The Russian Bouillon is on. You found it?
It's Caribbean man, Russian Bouillon. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull it up. Let's pull it up and see.
Thank God for technology, right, boy. Jeez.
Polejara, oh, Nejuna mi такая искра, мне все равно, с кем ты пришла. Сегодня ты только моя, на танцполе жара, на танцполе жара. Это все ты, baby, ты огонь, это все ты, детка, ты огонь, на танцполе жара.
I don't even know what you're saying, but I know what you're saying. Oh my God. I don't even know what you're saying, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good way. That's a good way. I like that. Yeah. Right.
That is wild.
Okay, you just feel it. You don't need to understand. You just feel it.
Yes.
You just have to feel it. Yeah.
Like even how your transition, like from your talking, and then you just transition. You like, I want to hear that thing.
Baby, ti agora, это все ты, детка, ты огонь. Твое тело магия, слежу всю ночь, как плывешь в экстазе, хочу с тобой на танцполе.
What are you saying? What are you saying there?
Na tanzpole jara. So na tanzpole
Jara.
Da, na tanzpole jara, it means it's fire on the dance floor. Yeah, na tanzpole jara. Baby, that's you. That's all you. It's all because of you, baby. That's you. Yeah. Yeah.
That is so freaking dope. Like you so freaking dope. Like you like oh my god, somebody says sounding great. I don't even understand the words. But it's sounding so
that's what Buyo is, you know, because to a lot of people, because I was in an interview the day before yesterday, and they were saying that although it's Caribbean, they were saying like, the majority of us don't even understand what you guys be saying, you know. So it's
because we mix Creole, we mix so many things.
Exactly, and even if it's English and English, some English and English we just be mixing. It doesn't only make sense only to
English.
us.
It doesn't English.
It doesn't English for people. It's just a vibe. It's a feeling. You feel it before you even understand it. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about that genre. Yeah.
Wow, that is the only one you released on there.
Yeah. I gotta do more, obviously. Yeah, because I have some ideas of mixing it English Russian.
Yeah, somebody was saying I don't like somebody on your Instagram was saying I have no clue what you're saying, but it definitely have a vibe. We jamming.
Yeah.
Like, and we don't even need to know what you're saying because it's like you just jara. I mean, I listen now to a lot of French bouillon, and half the time, like I speak Creole, but I don't know what they're saying sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I have to like take a listen and then. But you just hear it and you want to go boo away. You just in it and you like you don't really care.
It's just a vibe. It's just a vibe. It's like some songs you just don't need to understand. It's just the body does what it does. Yeah.
Oh my god. So you've started doing, I guess, started publishing more and more of your bouillon. Right. Is that where you're leading with your career now? Where's your career going to?
Yeah, I feel very, very nice. Yeah, because I like I said, it's a genres and having dabbled in different genres, I know how they make me feel, and right now I just want to feel at home with not even if I'm not at home, right, but just to feel at home. Yeah, that's what's gonna push me right now, I believe.
When last have you been home?
In 2019. Yeah.
A few years ago.
19. I mean, I still remember. It's not like I don't remember. I mean, it is, yeah.
What do you miss most about home, about Dominica?
The simplicity. A lot of the times we see these things like, going to America, going to New York, going to here, going to there, but these are different pace of life, different pace of life. And right now I abandon that pace of life. I live on my own terms, and the only place I can live on your own terms, I believe, is Dominica.
Yeah, I like that. Guys, what do you guys think of Trev Li? Drop a comment. Let us know in the comment section. Let us know if you're locked in on YouTube, because that's where we're taking majority of the comments. And let us know what you're thinking. Somebody saying Russian bouillon. Listen, that is your own. Like you can mash up the world with that. Like seriously, it just has. There's a je ne sais quoi about it.
I mean, it's weird. I'm a weird guy, so.
You appear to be very weird.
The way you say it, oh my word.
In the short moments that we've known each other.
Yeah, I'm a weird guy.
But weird is good. Weird is good.
Yeah.
Weird is not, like, it's not something that they're like nothing you can anticipate. So I think people anticipate things too much, and when you anticipate, it's just like it makes life boring. So where this actually
I take things as they go on. You know, the song pop in, I ride in with it. Like we're going, let's go. You know,
wow.
I live a trust God, the universe type life. Yeah.
What does your family think? What does your family think about your bouillon career now? What are they?
They love it. I mean, I have a very supportive team. From my mothers to my brothers. I say mothers, but I mean, it's all the way. But from our units, yeah, everybody is very proud, and that's how we keep it rolling, man. Our family.
Guys, chime in the comment section. I'm gonna pull up your comments in just a second. Chime in when the comments are come in, and let us know what you guys think. If you're enjoying it, if you're looking forward to it, if you follow Trev Li already, because you gotta go follow him. He's on Instagram, he's on TikTok. Make sure you go follow him. I'll also subscribe to his YouTube channel, turn on notifications so you can get alerts when his new music drops. And you can definitely stay in tune with him and follow his career because he's going places. A friend of mine from St. Kitts reached out to me and said, "Oh my God, you should interview this guy." I was like, "Bro, he's coming on my show already." And he's like, "Oh my God, he's coming on your show. I just discovered him." And then another friend of mine who's Dominican in the States came across your stuff and she sent me a message on Instagram and she's like, "You shouldn't. Have you seen this guy?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've seen him. I've been watching him. I'm not sure yet." And I was watching him for a little bit. I'm like, "I'm not sure yet," because I was like, when I say I'm not sure yet, I was like, is he a singer or is he a comedian? Like I was kind of like confused a little bit.
It's weird, man. Yeah.
Because you use comedy to popularize your music and you use comedy in a way that it's very indigenous to Dominica. So you use like things like in one of your videos when you tell long pat that mama.
Yeah, but that's how I drive in Russia, though. That's how I drive. So just let go and go. Tell mama what to me, son. It's cursing in Creole is a very aggressive. That's how it keeps me sane.
Yes. So you've definitely done it. You're doing it. You're popularizing it in a very unique way. You're merging your own style with your culture, obviously. And it sounds really good. Like it sounds really good. And I mean, I really wish you all the best in it. I mean, I will keep following because I've been following, and it was by accident, and I continue to follow. I really, really, really. Somebody says, some people are commenting. We're gonna come to the comment section in just a little bit. This is actually, Trev Li, the segment where we do our rapid fire questions. So I throw questions at you as fast as possible, and you give me the first. I mean, so far you've been doing a very damn good job answering. Like at the second I finish, ask the question. So no thoughts, no time to think. Just spit it out as.
I hope this doesn't get me in trouble, but even then I'd be happy.
So you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So bouillon EDM.
Bouillon.
What's your go-to to get the party started? You thinking?
Oh shit. Well, within was the first thing that came, but I was just trying to understand what does within means. Yeah, but within, yeah. What's in me at the moment? What I feel.
Trini food or Dominica food?
Both. Both. I'm best of both worlds.
What's the weirdest DM or comment you've ever gotten since Fire Truck went viral?
I don't know really. It's been really, really positive. Nothing
No
weird. Nothing out of the blue. Yeah. No.
All right. That sounds good.
Yeah,
who is your dream artist to collaborate with, dead or alive?
Buju Banton.
Really?
Yeah. Buju Banton is my favorite artist of all time.
Wow.
Right? So it's not even a reason to be behind it. You just like
somebody tag Buju Banton one time. Tag Buju Banton right time. One time.
Yeah.
If you could only speak one language for a month, what would it be?
What? I tagged all. What for a month? No, for a month I would do all, but then wait,
What?
wait,
Yeah.
a while. Wait, that's an interesting question. Wait, I have to come back to that. If you speak a language for just for 1 month, so you can go back to your old language after.
Yes.
Spanish.
Really? You speak Spanish?
No, I don't. That's why I don't want to be able to speak for a month and then come back. I can speak
Because they're giving you the option to speak it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. For a month, for a month, I can find out a lot for a month if I am able to speak it. Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful. One thing you always travel with, no matter where you're going.
What do you call it? Like a chain, a specific chain.
A specific chain?
Yeah, yeah.
Like a necklace?
Yeah.
I thought for a second it was like a collar of like a dog chain, like.
No, why? What?
I don't know, because you wear it, and I'm like, you could be talking some kinky shit, and I don't even know.
I'm weird. I'm not crazy. I'm not fool.
You don't say a necklace. You say a chain, and I'm like, oh my god, here we go.
I don't think men wear necklaces.
I don't know. What am I doing?
Women wear necklaces.
What is on that chain? What is on that chain?
Just a chain. A chain my mother gave me as a gift, so I always keep it. You look so suspicious, man. Yeah, man.
You have 10 minutes to make a hit. What's the first sound or instrument you would reach for?
Keyboard. Yeah, piano. That is where I would think of it fastest.
And what you making the song about? Another bottom?
Another bottom. Yo, another bottom sounds like a hit. Tonight is another bottom. Let's go. Tonight is another bottom. Not today. You mad, man. That hit. I might make that. I'll give you a credit. Now, to be honest, I'm a very, very rare person. I make the best sad songs when I'm happy. Yeah, so definitely something sad might come out of the first few things of the keyboard of the piano.
Oh, nice, nice.
A Gopal thing.
You like go? I was about to ask you. You like Gopal music?
Yeah, the Gopal music does hit hard, man. Yeah, man. I don't know who messed me up, but yeah, it hit hard.
Wait, Papa. Instagram, TikTok, or real life? Which Trev is most chaotic?
Instagram, TikTok, or
real life?
Nah, they all the same. I just post the same thing everywhere. I post the same thing everywhere. I don't everything.
No repurposing.
Yeah. I am as raw as it gets.
One thing people will be surprised to learn about you.
That I'm very introverted. It just gets weirder, right? Yeah, I'm very introverted.
So I would meet you out and you would just be like, cool, calm, collected, drinking your Black Russian.
Yeah, regularly I'm calm. I'm calm. That's just the hype side of me, which I like when I'm, like the kid. That's the kid in me, man. Yeah.
And finally, the last thing that made you laugh out loud.
I can't remember. What was the last thing that made me laugh out loud? Probably something what my brother said. He be saying the weirdest stuff.
Pick up to your brother one time.
She wouldn't miss me. I'll say shit. So I'm sorry. What you said?
I was listening. I eavesdropping.
It's hard to eavesdrop, Russian.
You'd be surprised. That Google Translate,
Yeah, man.
All right. So I want to go to the comment section to see what folks have been sounding out about you. So Claudia says sounding great, even if I don't understand. Silk Asara, that's Dr. Silk, is saying respect on the flow, bro.
Bless her.
Keyshawn says bouillon is it.
It is.
Claudia says it has a vibe. That Russian bouillon, it was hot. Sandra is saying.
Yeah, man.
We going to blow up this year. Hashtag Bouillon.
Cheers to that. It's infamous. Man, it's infamous just made a song, by the way.
Nice, wonderful. So that's the baddest artist out there.
Yeah, man.
Shane Seraphin is saying, "Tell me how the am I not supposed to? Why not that?" Big Tip because the videos to promote it is mad. Yes, if you haven't seen the videos, you need to go check out his videos. You're missing out on your whole life. Trust me. Somebody says, Coretta says, the way I'm proud of myself. Oh, that's your mom.
Coretta says the way I'm proud of my son. Mommy, that's why you come up in this spot, no man. Try to call your mother. That's my mom, man. My mom is proud.
She's on. She's here. Somebody calls you Batman. T-Weather calls you Batman.
Batman.
Yeah, Dominica World Crown Music Festival. We're ready for hours. So that elegant look is Dominica.
Yo, you never know. I'm a God-loving guy. You never know what God provides for me, what He prepares.
Natasha says, my daughters came to show me one of his videos. When I told them he was my former student, they could not believe it. They said, Mommy, tell us more about him. How was he in the classroom? How were you in the classroom? Answer.
To be honest, I don't know what my classmates would say. You know, my classmates, I think I was maybe the class clown. I think I remember. I don't know how much I remember.
Introverted you?
Huh?
Introverted you?
I think is when I'm in public I'm not introverted, but really I just prefer the chill, hold the vibes, record my little song, put it out, do some nonsense, record another song.
T-Weather says that it have weird comments on the TikTok. So nice try.
Yeah, that's some weird comments on the TikTok, man. Yeah, that's some stalkerish comments on the TikTok. Yeah, we made a song called Sweet. And I was saying about the sour sop sweet, right? And then I had
sour sop earlier on today. It was so good.
Yeah, right.
I still have some left in the fridge.
Yeah.
I mean the fruit. Oh my God, I was not referring to this song and what you were talking about in the song.
Yeah, but I mean, context doesn't matter when it's funny, right?
I guess. The joke is on me, right?
Nah, not on you, definitely. It's just the vibe.
Yeah. So what's next for you?
What's next? Like I said, I'm a really go with the flow kind of guy. I'm very, very spontaneous. I'm very, very spontaneous, and I like being spontaneous to even my own self. So more success, more smiles, more positive vibes, more positive emotions, more high frequencies. Yeah, that's definitely what's next. In what form? I'm not too sure of that yet, but when it presents itself to me, you guys will definitely find out.
Wow. I want to definitely keep following you to see what happens next. I want to be interested. I'm very interested in what happens with the Russian Bouillon. I'm very interested to see what you come up with next, because I think you have such a cool way of really promoting your music. And if that's how you're going to continue to do it, then I think you're going to have me as a fan for life, because it's definitely very entertaining. And it really, even if somebody did not like the song, you would like the song by the end of watching videos, on Instagram or on TikTok. So they're very catchy. And I want to encourage folks to go ahead and follow you and like you and stuff. And I hope that you will come to Dominica soon at some point and be able to perform for us, locally in Dominica at some of our events, possibly Crown Music Festival. You never know.
You never know, man. Let's see what God works out. I'm definitely fond of that idea. I would love that. That would be the best thing ever, to be honest. Yeah.
This is kind of the moment where I really give you the opportunity to say anything that you wanted to say that was not said, anything that we didn't touch on that you want to touch on, and your opportunity to shout out anybody that you wanna do.
Well, there's not much to say, literally I'm very open, so if you don't hear it here, you might hear it somewhere on my Instagram or something. So, but first and foremost, what I want to leave everybody with is that, like I said, I was born in Grande, Trinidad. I grew up in Corleho, regular life like anybody else in Dominica at that time, and I ended up experiencing a whole new life in a place called Russia. There's not many of us that are fortunate enough to go there. So hopefully, if you see something, I'm very open. Ask a question. I'll be happy to encourage and give advice on anything that related, because I just hope that some little boy like me sees me and realize, okay, he can live his dream a different way as well. I'm very weird, but I'm very positive. And what I always say, God bless me and He'll bless you too.
Hey, that's it. Period. Per. Damien wants to know: do you prefer writing, producing, or singing?
All of the above is a process for me. It's from 0 to 100, from A to Z. I started all of them. I produce my own songs, and I just like doing it. That's why I do it so much.
Wow, yeah. Trev Li, it was a pleasure, connecting with you. Thank you. And I slid into your DMs, which is something that I do. Listen, I slid into your DMs and you responded in such quick time, and we were able to connect. And you spoke to my assistant. I want to big up my assistant one time for putting everything together, and it was a pleasure getting to know you. And you're definitely somebody to watch, somebody to stay connected to, because I think you're gonna go places, and we want to wish you all the best from one Dominican to another.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Bless up. I appreciate you reaching out, and I had a great conversation with you tonight.
All right, wonderful. Take care. But say bye bye to your mommy. Good night, Coretta.
Oh, man. Mommy, pleasure.
Have a good one.
Cheers.
Bye-bye. Guys, that was it. That was it with Trev Li. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I thoroughly enjoyed this interview. It was very good to see him. He's on TikTok, he's on YouTube, he's on Instagram. You definitely want to follow him on these platforms and see what happens next for him. Don't forget, if you have not, I want to big up all of those of you who came on YouTube. Big up yourself one time. Those of you who subscribe to my YouTube channel, thank you very much for the love. Make sure you turn on the notifications so you know the next time I go live, because a lot more of these shows are going to be done on YouTube, because Facebook, I'm saying, Facebook, you can only keep your lives up for 1 month, and that's no good to us creators. I want to say thank you very much to all those of you who supported, those of you who loved, those of you who enjoyed the vibe. Thank you very much for your time and your energy. I want to say thank you very much to my sponsors, the National Cooperative Credit Union. Big up yourself one time. Thank you very much for your kind sponsorship. And don't forget, going on this Easter, you can get an opportunity to actually take or get $10,000 in cash with no hassle, no security, and affordable interest rates. And that offer ends April 30th. So don't miss out on this Easter promotion. Get it now. All right, guys. This was powered by Black Island Girl Multimedia. I want to say thank you very much to my executive assistant and everybody who's been behind this. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I'll be back next week, same time, same place. We got some exciting guests coming up in the month of April. April just started. We got some more exciting guests coming up, and I want to thank you very much for tuning in and continuing to enjoy the vibe. I'm saying goodnight for now. Jael Joseph saying bye-bye for now. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Bye-bye. I leave you with this.
So, you want a revolving fund much like a credit card, minus charges for a credit card, and you don't have an NCCU line of credit? Okay. We listen and we don't judge.
Okay, so you purchased a vehicle and it wasn't a room loan from NCCU, so you could benefit from our variable rates? Okay, we listen and we don't judge.
You took a mortgage and it wasn't NCCU's 5% mortgage mega deal? Or mortgage blasts to consolidate all your debts into one mortgage rate? Okay, we listen and we don't judge.
So you have a mortgage and need some upgrades in your life, and you haven't applied for our NCCUs beyond the mortgage, 6 loans at 6%, like education, medical, and vacation. We listen and we don't judge.
Your community financial partner wants you to be sound in your pocket and in your mind. Don't make financial decisions that are going to leave you stressed. We told you, NCCU is the plug for all your money moves. We have loans for all purposes. All you have to do is contact us. Pick any of our 11 locations and then just advance.
From the cradle to the grave.